What's up, everybody? If you're watching this video, I'm going to teach you how to make $30,000 per month online, at least. If I was to start over, what I would do if I had to start over online, if I didn't know anything, if I was ground zero, level zero, and I had no idea what to do, this is exactly what I would do. Number one, I would find something that is remote. I would find something that I can make money online, because that's the whole purpose of this digital gold mine. We are in a moment in time where millionaires, multimillionaires, and billionaires are being birthed online. So number one, I would find something that's remote. Number two, I would find something that has the earning potential between $10,000 per month and $100,000 per month. So that means you don't want to do something that's like hourly. You know, if you're doing something hourly where you can only make $5,000 a month, then that's not what you want to do. You want to do something where you can make anywhere between $10,000 and $100,000 a month. But now here's the next thing, which it gets a little here. This is when the real entrepreneur comes out, right? You want to do it only 1 to 2 hours per day. So now you may be looking at me like, okay, online, 10,000 to 100,000 a month, that's cool. But now I only can do it for 1 to 2 hours a day. What am I going to do that I can do something online, make between 10,000 and 100,000 a month, and only doing it 1 to 2 hours per month, when most jobs want you to work anywhere between 8 and sometimes more hours per day? So how am I going to find a business or something online that I can do where I can put 1 to 2 hours in per day? Next, you want to find something that you're passionate about, something ethically correct, something where you can help others, and a service-based business. What is a service-based business? I'm providing a high service to someone that is looking for a solution. Now, here are some similar business models we've seen over the last, I would say, 8 years. Number one, drop shipping, e-com. Many individuals have made money doing e-com, but here's the thing about e-com and drop shipping. You need money to build your drop shipping store. So unfortunately, many of you may be watching this video and you don't have any money in your account right now. You don't have savings. You don't have, the average American doesn't even have $1,000 to their name. So you may be watching me and you're like, I can't do drop shipping because I simply don't have enough finances to even build a drop shipping store. And yes, drop shipping is extremely profitable. We've seen so many countless individuals online grow a digital gold mine business in e-commerce. But the thing about drop shipping, again, is you have to have money to source products and to put the products online by running Facebook ads. So if you don't have money to run Facebook ads, which can be very risky if you don't develop the skill of that, then drop shipping probably isn't for you. Which you can do this 1 to 2 hours per day, make anywhere between 10,000 and 100,000 per month. And this is a service-based business and you can do it online anywhere in the world. But that may not be the best if you don't have no money. Next, as we know, Amazon FBA. Many people have been getting into Amazon FBA, basically owning an Amazon store. But again, very risky because product trial and error. You have to test products. You have to put in money. And also, this is a skill that you need to develop over time. And it may not be the best option because, again, you don't have the funds. You may want to be a digital marketer, an affiliate marketer, even a UGC creator. You may want to have your own, service-based business doing content creation. But here's the thing about that. If you don't know how to develop a team, and that takes time, that takes skill set, that takes knowledge, then building a team and doing an agency model may not be the best. Then we land into the last option, the last business model on this list, high ticket coaching and consulting. Now, you may have been going through something for the last, 10 years, and you figure out a way to manage your pain and turn it into a solution. So now you may be looking at this video and you're like, I think I can coach somebody from point A to point B, give them a solution and put a high ticket investment on it where somebody actually may want to be coached in what I've overcame or what I've accomplished or what I've achieved in life. And you don't need any expenses. You don't need any overhead money. You just need, honestly, a story, a voice, a social media platform, and a high grit. Grace and grit is what I call it. Going after it every single day. So in this video, I'm going to go more in depth with the business model of business coaching. You landed on the right video. So how do I now get into this? If I want to make $10,000 to $100,000 per month online, running an online coaching business, how do I get into this? But then now you may be watching me and you're like, well, coach, I don't have a website and I can't afford, this and I can't afford that. Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself now. Around the age of 21, 20, I went into the online coaching sector. This was in the global pandemic. I went into online coaching. And before the global pandemic, I was charging people to coach, but it was like $50. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy. But then after the pandemic, I had a chef. This is a client I'll never forget, Chef Asia. She reached out to me in the pandemic. She found my Instagram. At that time, I had nothing on my page about business coaching. I had nothing on my page about nothing of coaching at all. She reached out to me and she said, God said, this was weird, but she was like, God said, you're going to coach me. You're going to help my business grow, even though it's dying right now in the pandemic. And I was like, number one, how did you even find me? Number two, what do you mean coach? I don't really do that. And I don't advertise it. So how in the world did you find me? And long and behold, she found me on Instagram and she reached out. She was bold enough to reach out and she was bold enough to even ask for my help. So of course I said, you know what? I'll do it. That was my first high ticket coaching client. I think I charged her anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000. And she paid me and I helped her business grow and scale. I helped her close 5 figures in a month. And we helped transition her business. And now she's taking high ticket catering services. She's doing a cookbook. We built online courses and classes for her in the pandemic. And it was super, super dope. And now she's a coach herself and a chef. So that was my first high ticket client that I took from zero to over $10,000 a month in 1 month. In a couple of months of us working together, she was able to accomplish that number. And at that time, I didn't have a website. I didn't have a logo. I didn't have colors. I didn't have photo shoots. I had knowledge. I had intellect. I had my solution that I can bring to a business owner whose business is dying and a person who wants to add an extra few streams of income into what they're already making. So after that, I've coached hundreds of women into a successful online business. But she was the first one that helped me pioneer and carve out what I'm currently doing right now. So if you're watching me, you have to pick a problem. Number one, you want to pick a problem in one of these 3 main industries or sectors: health, wealth, or relationships. These are the top industries that you will make money in, no matter what the world is going through. If there's another shutdown, if there's anything, people are going to want to better their relationships, either make money, fix money, do something with money, their wealth, or they're going to want to fix their health. I was just looking before I took a nap today. I was literally looking at supplements, vitamins, what's the best vitamins to take, things like that, because I feel like health is so important, period. Without good health, you won't be able to do anything. And I find that a lot of us take good health for granted, honestly, when we have never been sick. But don't wait to get sick to start to appreciate your healthy body, right? So there are people that are in the health industry and they're making millions and millions and millions of dollars. Once you pick a problem in one of these 3 industries, it may be, hey, I want to help and coach people build a stronger financial portfolio, or I want to just help people gain more financial literacy and intellect. I want to help people save their first $10,000 in a year, right? That can be a coaching business, helping people save $10,000 in 1 year. That means you would have to build a program from A to Z, helping people that don't know anything about saving money. They may know something about saving money, because then that's the next level. You want to coach people then into the specific niche that you feel you're more comfortable with. So are you wanting to coach people that have never saved money before and this is their first time saving money? Because that's a different level of teaching, and that's a different level of mindset building that you may have to do with those individuals. Because once you figure out the person you're helping in the niche or in the industry you're helping, now you have to bring them a curriculum or a roadmap that will bring them from where they're at to where they desire to be. So that means now, number 2, I have to become an expert at what it is I am wanting to teach. That's the next level. I have to become an expert. There are many people that are doing things that they're not experts at. They're not good at it. Like, for example, me, I can do many things, and I'm not saying this to brag, but in struggle, you'll learn how to survive. So when you are struggling growing up, you have parents that are doing the best they can do. You will learn how to make your own clothes, do your own makeup, sew in your own hair. Because I remember when I couldn't work a job, I was too young, but my friends and everybody was fly and having their bundles already in middle school, high school. I'm like, I can't have these people overtake me. So I had to learn how to do my own makeup, how to do my own hair, I was at one point sewing my own clothes together, doing things because surviving. You understand? You'll learn how to survive, but everything that you do in survival isn't actually your gift or isn't something that God is actually calling you to do. That's a whole nother training for a whole nother day. We'll talk about how to establish and how to determine what it is that you're actually supposed to be doing in the earth. But we could do that another day. But anyways, you have to become an expert. And you can't become an expert when you're trying to master everything. So you have to figure out what you're going to master. What are you going to become known for in coaching? You have people like Myron Golden. You have people like Dr. Sonia. You have people like Coach Stormy. You have these coaches and these consultants that have a foot in the game, if I can say. They've been doing this for decades. It's probably as long as I have been alive. And they've made multi-millions in it because they have become known for something. Myron Golden is not trying to coach everybody, right? People that have established their coaching business and they know what they're good at, they're not trying to do everything. They're not trying to master marketing if they're only good at sales. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to hire their weaknesses and they're going to focus on their strengths. They're going to hire their weaknesses, focus on their strengths. They're going to master their strengths, so that their strengths can become monetizable. Because you don't become an expert until actually scientifically, statistically, you don't become an expert until you put at least 10,000 hours in what you're doing. And we did the math to that. I believe it's a year and a half daily, 3 hours daily for a year and a half doing what you're supposed to be doing. So by this point, I've been doing this since 2019, 2020. Didn't really start coaching until 2021, but 2019 is when I started developing the skill set. So now we're in 2024, going into 2025. I've put at least almost 5 years into this, more than that, maybe 6, maybe going into 6 years into coaching. And it has not been an overnight thing, but I'm becoming good. Right now, I'm not looking at notes. I'm flowing. Because I have done it so much. I have mastered the skill set of building an online coaching business that I can teach you how to do it without looking at notes. So you want to ask yourself, am I an expert at what it is I'm doing? Or am I just going off the flow of my head, copying other people's coaching offers because they're making money, so maybe I'm going to make money if I copy what they do? No. I had to learn how to build a business because I'm in the business of building businesses. So I can't just say, I'm going to build a business and I don't know nothing about sales. I don't know anything about marketing. I don't know anything about systems. I don't know anything about processes and all the intricate details that go into that. So become an expert. After you become an expert, people, I don't know what it is, but when you become an expert at something, people can tell and they can sense it on you. Oh yeah, they know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. They know what they know. I don't know what it is, But people can just sense, I think it's the confidence that's tied to being an expert, where people are like, I don't know who this is, but I want to work with them. I have done that before. I have worked with complete strangers because I saw one of their ads or one of their videos. I have done it before. I have booked calls with some people I've never met before. But because I saw their ad, or because I saw their long form video on YouTube, or because I seen one of their reels on Instagram, I'm like, they know what they're talking about. They look like they know what they're talking about. And even if they don't know what they're talking about, I'm still going to learn from this. Because I have a made up mind to learn. You have to become a student if you want to become an expert. Okay? Now, the next thing of building a coaching business is, now once you have become an expert at what it is you want to teach, coach, it's now all about offering guidance. All right? It's now all about offering guidance. You want to find people that are willing to invest high dollars into your expertise. I want to give y'all an example. Do y'all know that there are people right now that are getting paid, watch this, for their thoughts, their ideas? There are literal people that are paid to sit at tables and they consult companies. And all the company says to the people at the table is, what do you think about this? And the company pays them because of what they think about. That's interesting, right? There are people that get paid lots of money just to bring ideas. And if you take it up a step more value, right? We'll hear about that a little bit later. But the more value you add to people, the more money they'll pay you. I saw a post earlier by Cody Sanchez, who is a big consultant in the business world, on Twitter, or X now. And she said, if you want to make more money, solve problems by people or for people that have money. Add value to people that are wealthy and you'll never be broke. Does that make sense, y'all? If you add value to wealthy people, you know they have money and you know they have problems. So a wealthy person's problem may be, I want to build generational wealth, right? That's a wealthy person's problem. And I have children that I can pass my wealth down to, but I don't know how to do it. You can build a consulting firm just for building the assets and the wealth of the next generation, for the next generation. Setting it up, teaching them, coaching them about financial literacy. That is a whole consulting firm. That is an example of solving wealthy people's problems. If I was you, I would write out on a list of paper, a blank sheet of paper, 10 problems wealthy people go through. And I'll give you a little cheater. Go on ChatGPT and just type it in. Give me 10 problems that wealthy people go through, that they're willing to pay to get rid of it. I guarantee you'll find on that a problem that you can solve and get paid a lot of money doing it. All right. So once you find somebody, now I call this the A to B method. The A to B method is a transformation method that you want to take your client from to. So here I am in the white. And here you are in the green. You come to me and you say, Casherelle, coach, I need help doing X, Y, and Z. I say, you know what? I already have a program for you. I have a system where we can help you get to where you have to be. So say, for example, you want to go from fat to skinny. You want to go from broke to rich. You want to go from depressed to happy. You want to go from lonely to being in a healthy relationship. Those are simple A to B methods. Examples that you can see will work. Somebody comes to me, well, I'm not confident. Okay, so you want to go from not confident to confident. Okay, well, I don't know the Lord. Okay, so you want to go from not knowing the Lord to knowing the Lord intimately. Oh, well, I don't have money. Okay, so you want to go from broke to having money. Those are A to B. You want to take somebody from A to B. And here is why coaching is so amazing, because everybody is going through something. Now, I gave y'all the top 3 industries that people are going through: health, wealth, relationships. I want to go from divorce to remarried. I want to go from single to courting. I want to go from courting to engaged. You can literally coach somebody at every point of their life in relationships. I want to go from not knowing. I literally have seen before a coach that helps people make friends. Do you know people that don't know how to make friends out here? You can literally coach people on how to become a better friend, because they're sabotaging all their relationships, because maybe they've been through trauma. Maybe they've been through, so I've had coaches I've helped. I have a client right now I'm helping. We're building a writing coaching program, helping people filter out their emotions through writing. It's a coping mechanism, it's a healing mechanism, and it's a counseling/therapy mechanism, because she's a licensed counselor. So she wanted to find a unique way to counsel her clients through writing. So we built a 90-day coaching program that is helping people heal from trauma and filter out their emotions through the skill of writing. Writing is a skill. So you solve a problem, right? Now the solution can be $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, right? It can be anywhere between that. Now it's high level. It's a high level solution. So you find 4 people a month that are going through those problems. It's billions and billions of people in this world going through the problems that you want to help solve. So if you find 4 people a month and charge $3,000, you can literally make $12,000 a month by doing something and work 1 to 2 hours per day in the business and make $12,000 a month. That's why I said e-com can't do that. Watch this. Amazon FBA can't do that. Drop shipping can't do that. Even editing and the UGC creating can't do that. The agency model can't do that. So the only business model that can give you these type of results in such a short amount of time is high ticket coaching and consulting. So now how do I find people? Once I did all of that, coach, how do I now find people? Okay, bet. I'm so glad you asked. You want to build an Instagram page. In your bio, you want to put what you do and who you help and how long it takes you to get them the result you give. So for example, in my coaching business's bio, I'm going to show you it, guys, live exactly what it says. Boom. We teach female experts how to build luxury brands and secure high ticket deals effortlessly. So that's what we do, who we help, and how we get them their goal. Of course, through coaching. They know that because in my username, I have #1 business coaching and self-growth community. So they know it's coaching. So no one should have to guess what you do. When somebody comes on your page, the first 90 seconds, they should know exactly what you do and what you're about. So that's what our coaching program page says. Then it says the DM me for the free social blueprint systems guide. So the next thing is, once you built your Instagram personal brand, you want to start giving free value. Everybody say it with me, free value. You want to give out the 80-20 rule. I've learned it from Alex Hermanzi, who is a high level business coach here on YouTube. And he says, give out 80% for free and charge the 20. So another way of thinking about this is you want to give the answers and the solutions away, but the implementation you want to charge. So for example, for me, this is what this would look like. I can give you for free, just like how I'm doing right now, how to build a coaching business. But if you want the implementation, if you want the secrets, if you want the systems, if you want the processes that I developed, you're going to have to pay. But when you give free value and when you have a strong personal brand, in 2024, that's the business card. It's no more business card. Oh, here's my Instagram. Here's my YouTube channel. Here's my podcast page. This is where you can learn more about me and what I do and what I'm about. This is why you see podcasts going crazy, and because everybody now is building a personal brand online, giving away free value, and people will see you as an expert. You have to be consistent. People need to feel stupid saying no to what you offer. It has to feel so good. This is what we call an irresistible offer, that if I was to say no to this, I would be dumb and I would feel dumb saying no. An irresistible offer has limiting beliefs and challenges. It has desires. It has guarantees. It has scarcity, urgency, and bonuses. So that's how you build an offer. You build something that's so irresistibly good that I have to join. I have to become a part. Now, once you went through all of this, it's time to launch your online coaching business. So you want to have a pre-launch phase from anywhere between 7 and 10 days, a week and 3 days or 4 days, anywhere between those time frames. You want to tease people about what it is by building wait lists, dropping insight, DMing your people, doing countdowns on your page. Hey, we're 10 days away from the coaching that we're doing. We're this, that, and the third. That's how you build urgency. Okay, that's how you build urgency. And that's how you get people to want to sign up. You ever study Kanye, Nike, Yeezy drops? They built so much urgency because they said, well, we only have a certain amount of shoes. It's only for a certain amount of time. First come, first serve. If you're not on it, you're not going to get the pair. You're going to have to wait till the resales. So that's building urgency. That's an offer. So that's what you want to do. You want to build an offer. You want to build urgency. You want to build hype. You want to do a countdown. You want to build a wait list. Hey, I only have 20 spots. Here's a wait list. And while you're dropping that free value every day, 3-4 times a day, you're going to build the wait list. Hey, DM me to join the wait list. Click the link in the bio to join the wait list. Countdowns, DM hype. Hey, I see you followed me. Thank you for following me. You want to be interactive. Don't be on your page and you're a business owner. You talking about, I don't like to talk to people. The devil is a liar. You better get to talking to people. How you going to make money? How you going to build your business and you don't talk? You on Instagram talking about, I don't do that. Well, then business may not be for you at this point of the game. Then you have the application phase. So the application phase is anywhere between 5 and 7 days, where you're like, I only have 4 to 8 slots only. 4 to 8 slots only. You can only apply between 5 and 7 days. When you give this type of urgency out to your potential clients, your prospects is what we call them online, you're building urgency and scarcity because you want to make in the mind of your customer, your client, that this is not going to be here forever. This is not for everybody. You have to apply. It's not just I could just click the link in my bio and pay $50 and I'm in. No, because we want to build that sense of luxury around the offer because we're going to charge them at least $3,000, right? At least $4,800. So you want to make it like that. You want to give that it is expensive. You don't want to, and this also helps you filter out the people that's not your ideal client. So step 1, link in the bio. Step 2, application phase. So they click the link in their bio. They fill out the application. They went through the application. Now this is how you're going to qualify them. This is what you should do before you get them on a call. Before you get anybody on a call, they should know exactly what they're getting themselves into. This is how you not waste your time and the time of the person that wants to get on a call. Usually what people do is they skip step 3 and go straight to step 4, which is the discovery call. So they filled out the application, they booked the Calendly, and now boom, we're on a call. But yet I never qualified the person. We call this a triage call. Triage call is a discovery call, and then you have a sales call. Some people merge the two into one. I do it because I know how to close. But some people don't know how to close. Some people don't know how to do, good discovery calls. So unfortunately, they always miss the money because they really don't know how to sell. So I suggest learning how to sell. I have a video on it. It will be in the description box below if you want to learn more about sales. And I'll even drop a free masterclass on sales and how to gain high ticket sales in the description below. But back to the video. So you have to qualify your lead. How do you qualify your lead? Number 1, by telling them, do you have the money to be able to pay for what we're about to talk about? Yes or no? If the answer is no, then just put them into your free stuff until they can afford. Now here you just qualify them. Then the next thing may be time. Do you have the time? I've had many clients, I don't really have the time. And they say that to avoid paying. So what you'll do for that is, okay, you don't have the time. Well, I don't have the time either. I can't work with people like you. Here's my course. You can do it on your own. It's self-paced, whatever. So now you're qualifying them and you're weeding out the people. You're filtering out the people that don't belong in your coaching business. Then once you do that, now it's great because, okay, now you know who your dream client is. You don't waste your time. Now let's hop on a discovery call. Now we can actually go through why this business or why this offer may be good for you. So you hop on Zoom. You do the discovery phase on Zoom. Hey, thank you for coming on. And I'm going to have a more in-depth video on a high ticket coaching. I'm actually building out a course now. I'm actually done with it. So I'm going to film a video right after this probably, or tonight sometime, on how to actually go through all of these steps very crystal clear. But for now, because this is just a simple overview, this is just what I would do if I were you. Discovery phase on the call. Hey, thank you so much for coming on the call. What was your motive for coming on the call? What's your motive for getting into this type of business model? Or whatever. For me, it will be business model. But for you, it may be, why do you want friends? Or why do you want to be happy again? Or how long have you been depressed? Or, for you, it may be, how was your divorce and how did it affect you? Those may be the questions you ask. The discovery phase questions are centered around the offer that you're presenting. And basically just think about, I have to qualify this person. If you were about to hire somebody in your business, you would want to make sure they're qualified to do what it is you're hiring them to do. So think of it just like that. This is not hard and this is not rocket science. If I'm hiring somebody to do a specific job, say I'm hiring a digital marketer in my company, and I know what I need, I know what I'm trying to do, I know where I'm trying to get, so I know what type of marketer I need. So I ask questions that I believe the person should answer in order for me to see if they're qualified for the position. You're doing the same thing. You're asking the client, the prospect, questions to see if they're qualified to even be in the business. Period. Okay? Boom, you present the solution or the offer and you close the deal. Close the deal. Stop being afraid. Stop talking about people don't want to have money. Stop talking about this, all of those limiting mindset beliefs around money and closing and sales. We got to get rid of it if we're going to make some money in 2025. After that, think about this. If I close 4 people a month at $3,000, that's $12,000 a month. It's possible. I've done it before. Greater than that. I've done $30,000 a month. So you can do $12,000 a month with just 4 people. So if you go with each person 1 hour a week, that's 4 hours a week with each person in the company. But yet you want to go work a 9 to 5 and nothing against it. Put in 40 hours that week into someone else's vision when you can literally just sacrifice. If you have a 9 to 5, great. Wake up and do 5 to 9 in your business. That's enough time in the day. You can coach people from 7 to 8 a.m. I have coaches that I've worked with, that I invested in. My coaches, that's what they did. 8 a.m. would be your coaching call. You don't make it, then you don't want it. So you can coach somebody at 8 o'clock. In the morning, 8 to 9. You can do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and maybe add Saturday if you don't work Saturdays. 4 hours a week, $12,000 a month. I just broke it down to you in the simplest way to remove any excuse. Because what I find is when I get on coaching calls with people, I say, okay, well, do you have them? Well, I don't really have this. I got kids. I got this. I got that. Well, I don't really care. See, that's why you do the qualification WhatsApp. You WhatsApp them. You ask all those questions in WhatsApp. And if they're not ready, then don't get them on a call. Right? Most of us should know if our client is ready just by the application. Because you should have questions in that application that qualifies the lead before they even get in the funnel. All right? So this was the end of the video. I want you to hit the smash button. Do they still say that? I don't know. But I want you to hit the like button. I want you to subscribe if you love this video. More is to come on building a high ticket coaching business offer. I just want to help thousands of women like yourself build an online coaching business using their passions, helping others, doing it ethically, and making some money, because money is everywhere. Money is not real. Money is like eternity. There's no beginning and there's no end. Somehow or another, they say that America is trillions of dollars in debt, but yet we're still progressing. Just goes to show money's not real. But you should get a piece of the unrealistic view of what we can't see. All right. Also, if you're ready, the link is in the description to book a call with me. I'll help you build your online high-ticket coaching business. I have spots available and I'm ready to work. So if you're ready, click that link, in the description. See, I'm already focused on building, but click the link in the description and we'll get started. All right. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in, and I'll see you next time here at the Cash Kane YouTube channel.